Have you ever wondered about the very first weapon? It wasn't a sword, a spear, or even a club. It was something far simpler. Something you've probably kicked around on a walk without a second thought, a stone. Today, we diving deep into the story of how a simple rock transformed into humanity's first deadly tool. Our journey starts millions of years ago with our early ancestors like Australopithecus. For them, a stone was just a part of the landscape, but survival was a daily struggle. They were relatively small, not the strongest predators on the savannah, and they needed an edge. Imagine one of our ancestors cornered by a predator. In a moment of sheer desperation, they grabbed the nearest object, a rock, and throw it. It might not have been a perfect shot, but it was enough to startle the animal, to create a moment's hesitation, giving them a chance to escape. This wasn't a weapon yet, just a desperate act. But the seed of an idea was planted. The real revolution began with Homo habilis, which literally means handy man. These ancestors weren't just throwing rocks anymore. They started shaping them. This is the dawn of the old Darwin tool industry, about 2.6 million years ago. They would take one stone, the hammer stone, and strike it against another, the core. With skillful precision, they'd chip off sharp flakes. These weren't just any broken rocks. These were intentionally crafted tools. The sharp edges of these flakes were perfect for butchering carcasses, slicing through tough hides, and scraping meat from bones. This was a game changer. Suddenly, our ancestors could access rich sources of protein and fat that were previously unavailable. But what about the core stone left behind? After chipping off all those useful flakes, they were left with a heavy, jagged piece of rock. This became the chopper. It was a crude but effective multi-purpose tool. You could use it to smash open bones to get to the nutritious marrow inside, or to dig for edible roots and tubers. And yes, you could use it for defense. A well-aimed chopper could deliver a powerful, bone-crushing blow. This was it. The stone was no longer just a tool for gathering food. It had officially become a weapon. As our ancestors evolved, so did their stone technology. Homo erectus brought us the Acheulean hand axe around 1.7 million years ago. These weren't just crude choppers. They were beautiful, symmetrical, teardrop-shaped tools. Creating one required planning, skill, and a vision of the final product. The hand axe was the Swiss Army knife of the Stone Age. It could chop wood, butcher animals, and serve as a formidable weapon, both for throwing and for close-quarters combat. The pointed tip made it more effective at piercing, and its weight gave it incredible impact force. For over 1 million years, the hand axe was the dominant technology on the planet. This journey from a simple thrown rock to a masterfully crafted hand axe is more than just a history of technology. It's the story of our own cognitive evolution. It shows the development of planning, fine motor skills, and the ability to pass knowledge down through generations. These stone weapons allowed our ancestors to defend themselves, compete for resources, and expand across the globe. They weren't just tools of survival. They were the instruments that helped shape the course of human history. The next time you see a simple stone, remember its incredible past. It's a silent witness to the very moment we began to master our world. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey into our deep past as fascinating as I do, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the dawn of humanity. See you in the next one.